Okay, hello everyone. In the last video, we got an AI move working, which it makes random moves for now. Later, we'll add smarter AI. In this video, what we want to do is we want to check when our board is at an ending state, right? So let's just do that real quick. It should not take a lot of time. Last video we analyzed the cases, the sub cases. If you're not sure, go watch the last video. So first we want to do our row checks, right? Let's say we want to do our row checks first. Now we want to check every row, and we want to check if right, in all these three rows we want to check if they're equal. Now notice that they're already equal right now. At the start of the game, we already have an end game scenario, right? They're all equal right now. So we also need to check that they're filled and they're equal, right? They're filled and equal. So then we decide whoever wins, right? So we'll do that for all rows. So there's going to be three rows. So for I in 1 is to 3, if row, oops, let's see, board I 1, right? That's the first element of the board. Now let's just put this in brackets because it's going to be kind of long. Okay, if this equals 2, 3, there we go. If the elements of the row are equal, then we have a winner, right? Now who is the winner? We want to check. We also want to check if it's filled. So how do we know it's filled? If board I one in player one, player one and player two. There we go. We forgot to end our for loop here. Just noticed. Okay. So if the row is equal and it's some person and it's filled, then well we declare a winner, right? We will like return uh, player one win or player two win. Okay, we have to write an if statement. That's fine. Let's just couple. Let's just a couple lines more. Boom. Uh, I mean you don't need this else block here because if it's already if it's not player one, obviously it's player two, right? So we're gonna do that and we're gonna end it over here itself. And return. Let's remove the end here. So now you want to check all the columns, and it's quite easy to do this actually. You just switch the thing, right? That's there. That's this. That should be I. That's three. That should be I. That's one. That should be I. All right. One. Then I. I think this should work. Let's see. So it's gonna check every column, right? Board one, which is the first row, uh, and second row, third row. So if an element, let's say the ith column, right? So it's gonna check the first row element, second row element, third row element, and it's gonna check if they're equal for any column, and if it's filled, then it's gonna just return player one win or player two win. If you don't understand that, pause, think about it. You get it. So we're done with rows and columns. I think let's just test if this is working or not. Check win board. If check win board equals, okay. By the way, we also need to add one more part. I forgot. So if it's not a win, then we're returning tie, right? Return nothing. Let's say, right? For now, if no one won, then just saying nothing. Okay, we're not gonna reach a tie because obviously this we're just doing this for testing. Player one win. If player one win, print one. Otherwise, just uh, two. Should we print line? Okay, so we're done with checking that. Now after the AI moves, we'll check again because that just makes sense, right? We're not. We want to check after every turn. Okay. Uh, do you want to break? Yeah, let's just break. Uh, After someone wins, we just break. Right. Okay, let's test that real quick. Okay, so we're testing it now. Let's check. One, one, two. Hmm, that's weird. Okay. Uh, hmm. Is something out of? Oh yeah, it's saying else, right? Else if it's player two wins, then this. That's a mistake, right? Because when no one wins, it's just returning nothing because nothing's happening. Uh, did I make a? Yeah, look at that. I added print lines because I wanted to test if it's getting to the columns or rows. And okay, so it seems to work right now. Okay, it has foiled my plot. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna win now. So 3-2. Boom, I win. So it says player one wins. Great. That works. So our rows and columns are done. Now we just need to implement our diagonals. Actually, I haven't checked columns. I mean, I just checked columns. I didn't check rows. So let's just do that real quick. 1 3. Oh god, it just foiled my plot again. Okay. 3-1. Okay, let it win. Let's see if it wins. Okay, it is. Oh my god. Yeah, it plays randomly, so it's kind of hard to test. Okay, you know what? Fine. Oh, okay, look at that. We're gonna win now. So it says one. Okay, so that's great. Let's try to lose now. Let's check if player two is working. Let's not play that. Let's play the worst one. I think that's 2-2 in this case. Okay. Let's play the next worst one. Yeah. So 1-2. That is the worst one. What is the next worst one? I would say that's 2-1. Yeah. So player two wins. It didn't really print the board. It checked. Yeah, it should print the board first and then say it won. Right. Good we did that. After the move, we start some new lines to make it look better. Okay, so you're gonna make a move, then it's gonna check. You make a move, it checks if you won. If you didn't, then AI moves. If so, after AI moves, it's gonna print the board. Then it's gonna check if AI won. Okay, so diagonals. We're done with testing, right? Suppose return nothing because we want to test some diagonals. So there's two diagonals, obviously, right? We can just we don't have a for loop because that's dumb. That would be dumb. Let's just check our diagonals real quick. So that's the principal diagonal, right? Makes sense. The principal diagonal, and that's the other diagonal. Well, other one is like what 1-3. So it's like yeah, that's 2-2-3-1. I think. Yeah, that's correct. So 1-3 again and 1-3. Okay. Now if check available. Now we're checking if there's nothing left, like there's nothing left on the board. If length of check available equals 0, if it's 0, then oops, return nothing. No, return tie. There we go. Now else return nothing. So nothing happened. No one won. Again, this else is not needed. We can just return nothing directly. And let's end the if. Okay. So it's gonna check all winning cases. all the rows, all the columns. Then it's going to check the diagonals, and then it's going to check if it's a tie. If it's a tie, I mean, it's just going to check after all the if statements, because if it checks before, and as I said before, right, like if there's X and if the last move actually makes some player win, then that'll be regarded as a tie, which is wrong. It's a bug. Okay. Otherwise, if nothing happens, we just return nothing, which is good. Okay. So I think this will work. Let's add a bit of comments. What I do usually is I just write the entire program and then write columns. I mean, sorry, comments later. Uh, Principle. Oh no, I think this is the one. I think this is called that's the spelling of principle in this case. I'm just gonna write diag because I'm lazy. Uh, tie and no one, no one wins. All right, great. So we're done with that. Uh, so I think we're done with all our winning mechanics. We could test. I think I'm pretty confident in this. So yeah, I think this will work. You could check it for yourself. I'm not gonna do the testing here because we don't have a lot of time. We just start writing our AI code and stuff. So okay, so we're done with checking wins. Uh, that's very important. Now in the next video, uh, we might start Minimax. I think I'll explain the Minimax algorithm, and then in the video after that, I'll start actually doing the Minimax algorithm. Like I'll start writing it, I'll implement it. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching. As always, the code that we wrote today so far is in the description, linked in the description as a gist. The final code after the tutorial that you'll see is also linked. Uh, any other references that you might find useful, I'll link that too. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.